The unstoppable legacy of Pelé, the king of football. Every once in a while, a player comes along who redefines what it means to be great, someone who transcends the game, touching the lives of fans across generations. Today, we're talking about one such legend, an athlete who not only dominated the pitch, but also became a global ambassador for the beautiful game. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the story of the one and only Pelé, the king of football. Born Edson Arantes do Nascimento on October 23, 1940, in Três Corações, Brazil, Pelé's journey to greatness began in the humblest of surroundings. The son of a footballer who never quite made it, Pelé was raised in a country where football was more than just a sport. It was a religion. From the dusty streets of his small town to the grandest stadiums in the world, Pelé's story is one of talent, perseverance, and an unwavering love for the game. Imagine a young boy no more than 10 years old, playing football with a sock stuffed with rags because his family couldn't afford a real ball. That boy was Pelé. Even with such a modest beginning, his skill undeniable. He was fast, agile, and had an innate understanding of the game that belied his age. It wasn't long before people started noticing the kid who could do extraordinary things with his feet. By the time he was 15, Pelé had caught the eye of Waldemar de Brito, a former national team player who would become his mentor. Brito took Pelé to Santos FC, where he boldly claimed, "This boy will be the greatest football player in the world." And how right he was. Pelé signed with Santos and began his professional career at an age when most kids are still figuring out their place in the world. It didn't take long for Pelé to make his mark. At just 17 years old, he was called up to the Brazilian national team for the 1958 World Cup in Sweden. It was here that the world first witnessed the magic of Pelé. Picture this, a teenager stepping onto the world's biggest stage, carrying the hopes of an entire nation on his shoulders. The pressure was immense, but Pelé was unfazed. In the quarterfinals, Brazil faced a tough match against Wales. The game was deadlocked until Pelé, with a moment of brilliance, scored the only goal, sending Brazil to the semifinals. But that was just the beginning. In the semifinals against France, Pelé scored a hat trick, and in the final against Sweden, he added 2 more goals to his tally. At 17, Pelé had led Brazil to their first ever World Cup victory, becoming the youngest player to ever win the tournament. It's often said that greatness isn't just about winning, it's about how you win. Pelé played with a flair, a creativity, and a joy that captured the hearts of millions. He wasn't just scoring goals, he was telling stories with the ball at his feet, creating moments that would be remembered for decades. Pelé's performance in 1958 wasn't just a victory for Brazil, it was a victory for the sport itself, as it showed the world how beautiful football could be. Over the next 2 decades, Pelé would go on to win 2 more World Cups in 1962 and 1970, solidifying his status as the greatest of all time. But his influence extended far beyond the trophies and accolades. Pelé became a symbol of hope and inspiration, especially for those who came from humble beginnings like he did. Pelé's legacy is not just measured in goals, though he scored over 1,000 of them. It's measured in the impact he had on the game and the millions of lives he touched. Whether it was his relentless pursuit of excellence, his sportsmanship, or his role as an ambassador for football around the world, Pelé set the standard by which all other players are judged. Even after his retirement, Pelé remained deeply connected to the sport. He traveled the globe, promoting football and using his platform to advocate for social causes. In a world where sports figures often fade from the spotlight after their careers end, Pelé remained a beloved figure, a testament to his enduring influence. So, what makes Pelé's legacy truly unstoppable? Is it the records, the titles, the unforgettable moments on the pitch? Yes, all of those things matter, but it's more than that. It's the way he made us feel. Pelé didn't just play football, he embodied it. He brought joy, hope, and unity to a world that needed it. That's why even today, Pelé is not just remembered as a great player, he's remembered as the king of football. Pelé once said, "Success is no accident. It is hard work, perseverance, learning, studying, sacrifice, and most of all, love of what you are doing." That's the lesson we can all take from his life, whether we're on the pitch or in our everyday lives. The pursuit of greatness requires passion, dedication, and an unwavering belief in your own potential. Pelé's legacy will forever be a part of football's rich history, but it's also a reminder that greatness is within reach for anyone who dares to dream. The king may have hung up his boots, but his spirit will continue to inspire future generations of footballers, and for that, we can all be grateful. Pelé's story is more than just a chapter in the history of football. It's a timeless tale of passion, perseverance, and the power to inspire generations. As we celebrate his legacy, we're reminded that greatness is not only about what you achieve, but how you inspire others to dream bigger and reach higher. But Pelé is just one of many legendary icons who have left their mark on the world. If you're inspired by the stories of those who have shaped history, don't miss out on the upcoming tales of other incredible figures who have changed the game in their own right. Hit that subscribe button and make sure you're the first to hear about the legends who continue to inspire us all. Join us on this journey as we explore the lives and legacies of the world's most legendary icons, because their stories are far from over.